You are listening to the Cdg Experience, brought to you by Complete Game Broadcasting Studio here in Sandy Springs, Georgia. I'm with my co-host Chris and my co-host D. Woody.
Yes, sir.
We have to start off this podcast with some breaking news and some sad news. Unfortunately, we are no longer able to do the podcast from the Complete Game Broadcasting Studio due to some circumstances. It sucks, but we are going to continue to do this podcast in different ways. But we're going to take a break. So we wanted to use this last one to celebrate, talk about the best moments, talk about what's next for us, and it's kind of chat the shit. So
I guess you can kind of say this was the season 1 finale.
Yeah, I guess we can say it's a finale. It's like we talked about rebranding and doing something different next time when we restart. Probably within the next few months we'll restart it.
And we're going to be trying to do it from our new locations. I'll be broadcasting it from Tennessee. You guys will be doing it from your new apartment.
Yeah.
All I got to do is just get a couple of equipment. You got to get a mic, and we're good to go.
Once we get there, we'll be the CDG 2, or whatever we want to name it.
Yeah, we'll figure out that branding later.
Yeah, but this will be the last one for a few months, so let's fucking enjoy it, guys. Let's send this off right. The last one where it all started. You know what I mean? We gotta do it right.
And just to clarify, it's not because we chose to do this. It's because Tim is no longer going to be able to be here due to, let's just say, inflation.
Yeah, just as we all know, it's hard to keep up with things, so they're not able to keep the studio open anymore. And it sucks, but hey, we're here now. Let's enjoy it.
However, he does have a online course he's going to be starting up in the next couple months. So if everybody's still interested in taking classes with him.
Yeah, and anyone interested, I'm sure we'll be able to link it, and we'll share it on the page whenever he gets it all set up and going. But we'll help him out there and try to get him some new students virtually. It'll be easier for him, honestly. He'll probably make more money as well.
And he doesn't have to worry about driving from Clemson to Atlanta to here to Clemson.
Yeah, it'll be good for everybody involved. But how do you feel about all this, Chris?
Another day in paradise. So listen. All right. We've had some good memories here. We've had some good laughs. Grayson failing to scare me after I scared the piss out of him.
Oh, you talked about when he came out of the bathroom?
Yes. Dylan fantasizing about Grayson sitting in the chair while he's sitting over there in the chair watching Grayson. Me fantasizing about kissing a tree or kissing a light pole or going to sleep.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Another day in paradise, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Or the best one of all time, clit farming.
No, best of all time, sliding in that motherfucking disco flow.
Facts.
That's the best line on this entire podcast. Because we can't say that.
Say it again, Chris. How'd you say it?
I'm going to be completely honest with everybody right now. That quote or that transition came out of literally nowhere. I have what is known as a idiotic, iconic mind.
You mean autistic?
I tried to spice it up a little bit, but yes, we can go autistic. Okay. All right?
Yeah.
I'll be having my fun. But no. If I had to really remember, I want to say it was like, speaking of hockey, let's get on the disco floor, spin around, kick some sticks, some shit like that. But
it was sliding into the disco flow with some disco balls or something like that.
It was the most retarded shit I ever think I heard you say. I've known you for 11 years.
It's most iconic. All right.
I just looked at him like, what?
I have came up with some amazing quotes or one-liners in my days.
Yeah.
You got the get in there, boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard you say that in a while.
Hear me play Siege. You'll definitely hear some shit.
Yeah.
Suck a nut slut. We're going to cut that one. Cause that was
fuck that shit. We're keeping it in.
That's the last one. So.
Unfiltered bitch.
Fuck it. Well, no. I'm going to miss this place. I've had some pretty good memories here.
Like, I remember the first 2 episodes in general were probably my favorites because of how new it was. It's so cool to do something like this, so different. I love speaking, so, getting a chance to do it with my best friends was cool.
Oh, yeah, we could tell.
And
what was that supposed to fucking mean?
And for me, because, I moved back to Florida for a couple years, but this place is kind of like where I got everything started. I got my certificate of completion here for sports radio broadcasting. I'm good friends with Tim. This is kind of like my home away from home on learning everything that I learned. Yeah. So to see the studio go, it's kind of like a sad moment for me but it's also kind of a relief for Tim, so he doesn't have to worry about the rent here and trying to find students to, come to the studio.
Less stress.
Exactly.
But it'd be better for him, and honestly, you got to give him props because what a pivot to think to do virtual. That's a very smart move because that's kind of, unfortunately, that's kind of how the world's going in general. Everything's about to be virtual.
Yeah. And I know you were just talking to Tim a few minutes ago. You want to go ahead and do it. You just got to wait for the right time. And I think it would be good to do it virtually. That way you can come home, do an online class for an hour or two, maybe even 3 hours. I don't know how long that'll be.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot cheaper. And I think if anybody wants to do it, for here, I believe it was over $5,000 to come as a student.
All right.
And I believe him doing it virtually is going to save everybody a lot of money. So
And himself.
For sure.
Exactly.
For sure. Class, especially this class, granted I've never taken it, but I can see the potential in this class. You learn how to edit, how to speak properly, which one thing I don't think any of us can do.
What?
Most of the time, speak properly.
No.
Especially Dylan.
Yeah, definitely.
Or Grayson.
And then the yes, and that's me dropping my phone.
And then Chris.
Yeah.
That's you.
No, that's you.
That is
Dude,
Actually,
honestly,
it's both
I
of us.
edit the fucking videos.
people never hear it, but we should totally somehow. You don't have them saved, all the audios that we used, because dude, we literally I think it was the last part or it was the fourth episode. We had it was the last part was y'all, but anyways, there was a podcast where we clipped all the fucking sounds that we took out and put them together, and it sounded like we were all fucking.
That was last episode.
It was the last one I was on because I was on the last one. But yeah.
No,
But I know the last one was me, Chris, and Tim. We were all just.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was that one. That's right.
That was the last one.
It's been a while.
No, I remember editing that, and I'm standing 10 toes down on this. Every little one of those bloopers, besides one, was Dylan and Tim.
Yeah, they were going at it, bro.
Well, you got to think. It was me and Tim for 45 minutes of the podcast. Chris was taking a shit for damn near an hour.
Motherfucker said press record. All right, I'm going to take a shit real quick.
I ain't ashamed.
I mean, let's be honest. That was a good conversation between me and Tim. We kept it flowing.
Yeah.
And then Chris just comes in and is like, what'd I miss?
It's a nice little
I already
change up
knew
to
what
get.
I was.
It was a nice little change up to get serious on the podcast. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever we're all three here, it's just unserious as fuck. We talk about the most dumbest shit.
For sure. But I mean
That's what the Cdg Experience is.
That's what the podcast is about.
Yeah.
We're not here to speak about serious stuff. We're here to be friends. And
3 dudes sitting in a hot tub.
if you fuck that up, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Hey, man, that's what you said. I'm just going with what you said before.
So I want to bring up a topic.
Okay.
So what is next for us, right? I've been thinking about this all day today. I think we should definitely talk about this because it's also been a while since we all three sat here together. So a lot's changed, a lot's happened. I'll let Chris go first, but what is next for you after the pod? When we go back to the podcast in a few months, what is something you're going to be able to talk about that you did during that time period, or what have you achieved in that time period? What's your goals for the next few months and or the rest of the year, realistically?
Going to see the man upstairs. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, motherfucker.
He's always trying to
This
get
man is
dark.
suicidal in here. They're gonna get a hotline on this motherfucker.
1-800 hotline or whatever it
Put
is.
that in the description.
So if you or a loved one is thinking about that or whatever that phone number is, put that in the description. If you or a loved one is thinking about ending it, whatever that number is.
Anyways,
Okay, get back to what we were just talking about. Go ahead, Chris.
for sure. No, so my goals within the next 6 months, I'm gonna be getting a promotion within my job, which is quadrupling my yearly income at this moment.
Oh yeah, big money moves.
I do plan on getting another bike. I plan on getting a
In the next 6 months,
61K 1000.
are you gonna change bikes or have two?
2.
2 bikes?
Yeah.
You gonna pay payments on 2 bikes?
Fuck no, I'm buying them outright.
All right, buddy. That's all you.
Listen, one sport bike and one cruiser. That's all I need in life.
I mean, if you do get that promotion, I guess.
For sure.
I wouldn't do that without that promotion.
I'm
Just
gonna-
saying.
I'm gonna be smart. I don't rush into things. to a degree.
To a degree. Yeah,
To a degree.
Fucking degree.
Money-wise, I don't rush into anything. Life-wise, I'm knocking down the damn door.
Yeah. Well, that's good. At least you're doing what makes you happy. You know what I mean? That's all that matters.
If I was doing what makes me happy, I'd be asleep right now.
But you know what I mean? Like,
But no.
riding your bike, I see how much of a passion you have for this.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you see a bike on the road, you're like, oh.
Yeah. Especially that one day we went to go see Backrooms. On the way back, I just see bike after bike after bike. And I'm just like,
fuck. You're like,
I was
fuck.
so mad, man. I should have rode. But it's been very rainy out here in Georgia. So I was unable to. Yeah. But back to the topic. My main goal is to get this promotion, get some more tattoos, possibly get another bike, but also furthering my education. I want to go to college for communications.
That's what I was originally going to go to college for. It's a good path to go on.
Well, what I want to do is I want to get my master's in psychology.
Okay.
So I'm already basically a therapist.
Yeah, to a degree, yeah.
It's time I get paid.
All right.
But at the end of the day, I also like helping people.
All right.
So that's my end goal at the end of the day, is being able to help people as much as I possibly can.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Hopefully by the next time we start the podcast, we'll be talking about you beginning that process. Yeah. Obviously, you won't be deep in it because that takes time and money.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Dylan?
So for me, as we all know, come either first week of August or last weekend of August, I will be moving to Tennessee. So that's going to be a big step, moving into a whole nother state, even further away from family. But it was either move to Tennessee or move back to Florida without a place to go. Yeah. At least in Tennessee, I have somewhere to go. So my goal for me when I get up there is save, and possibly, maybe even try to find, like a broadcasting school or something up there to help me even further my broadcasting experience. And eventually, maybe it'll lead to one thing to another.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're constantly doing something, in my opinion, you're working towards your goals.
Most definitely.
If you're getting stagnant at that point, you got to do something.
Yeah, you got to have that motivation.
But the main goal is definitely save.
Yeah. Save will get you where you need to be. Money's kind of the byproduct of everything, unfortunately.
Money and connections.
Yeah.
Build those connections with people, and your future has so much. What's the word am I looking for? Your future has so much potential due to all of the possibilities you have just having the right connections.
Yeah. Speaking of connections, that kind of leads into, my goal.
Having a connection for Dylan?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What is up with you and, dude, this dude probably beating off in his room thinking about us.
He's got to be.
I mean, he's got to be. He's mentioned 4 times already.
Well, only one time on this podcast.
Oh, my God. Anyways. Well, that kind of leads to whatever my goals are, with the luck of my best friend over here,
Of course.
getting me a connection with one of his friends. Shout out Katana. Working on my music career, getting that going. I can announce it on the podcast almost officially. It's not confirmed officially, but it's pretty much confirmed. July 1st will be my first live show. I'm so ready. So ready.
Give this man a round of applause.
Hey, thank you. Very excited. Opportunities are arising, and I'm getting a lot more traction just over the past 6 months. I feel like this year my music has kind of overtaken me, and I've become so much more talented too. I've been just working at it constantly. I'm sure y'all hear it. I'm sure y'all hear it. I'm going at it hard. So yeah, music's definitely taking off. I'm posting weekly. Been doing that shit for almost 3 months now, so it's starting to make a difference. I'm on every platform almost except Apple Music and Spotify. Eventually I'll get there. So yeah. The listeners, anyone that's in the state of Georgia, pull up to Glam 04. Oh God, I butchered it, damn it. Glam 104 it's in Duluth, Georgia. It's from 8 p.m. to 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. on Wednesday, July 1st.
Say, damn, that's a damn near 24-hour rate right there.
Yeah.
Also, one thing as well, me and you checked a thing off of our bucket list. Me and Grayson have officially made a set together.
Yes, because I'm sure we talked about on the pod that we always wanted to do one.
I'm pretty sure we have.
And we
I
did.
think it was the 4th podcast, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a long time. Because Chris is one of the only like really close people that's never at least sat there with me and done it. You know, there's people that have sat there, listened to me do it, but never like done it, and you've never even sat with me much. So when we did it, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt like we flowed that shit naturally, bro. Like we really did make like me and Dylan have made great sets. Me and Megan have made great sets. Me and my dad. But I think with ours, what I like about it so much is it's so different from my normal style. We literally mixed our own little vibe in there, and it's so different than most things that you hear or even make. So I'm very excited to post that, which would be June 13th. Yep. Ecliptic back-to-back Max Floyd.
Yes.
Ready for it.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know how much I'd like it, or if I was even capable of properly helping you, with the set. But you said it best, I think, yesterday. Me being so good at already kind of hearing sound cues in the games that I play helps out a lot.
Yeah, you have to have good ears for it, for sure.
Which is crazy because I'm half deaf in my right ear.
Yeah, but also just you have to be one. DJing is simple to a degree, like the basics, which is what you learned. You didn't learn the hard shit. The basics, all you need is a good ear, and you need like creativity, which we did, and then you need basically just like you need to be into music. If you know how a song goes, you know how when you're listening to something how it flows. That's all you really need, and you killed it. Like there was a particular transition. That mashup we did, like that was like the cool. That's probably the coolest mashup I think I've ever done. Yeah, that was very different. I didn't expect something like that, and we just were fucking around and made something that I can actually post and be proud of. So
you said we need a banger ending, and I said I bet hold my beer.
Attila. That's all we gotta say is just Attila.
Mosh pit Attila. Yeah. That's all I needed.
Dubstep, not just a regular song.
For sure.
So I do want to kind of bring it back to the whole moving situation, if that's okay.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to actually miss about living with you guys, how competitive we are about that WWE Championship.
Oh, yeah. No, we definitely got to talk about this at least once.
Wait, hold on. We got to do this. So for everybody that listened, Chris was, what were the days, 157?
Well, it was more than that. I think I was right there at 165.
I want to say it was close to 160, 170.
Yeah.
But I finally beat him. What pay-per-view was it? It was Backlash, right?
Yes.
So we made an agreement. Just let everybody know I beat him and then he beat me back. So we made an agreement to acknowledge each other since we've had a podcast. We haven't done a podcast since then. So, Chris, go ahead.
I acknowledge that fuck that. I'm not going to say that gay ass shit. Gay stuff. Right, respectfully. LGBTQ community month, Pride month. That's what I was thinking of. Oh. We gonna respect them. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Nah. So you did beat me. Okay. Fair and square. You held the title for 2 weeks.
I knew that was coming.
Oh shit! I'm loving this. Just watching.
Respectfully, I got that bitch back in blood. Respectfully.
Mm-hmm. You beat me, or I beat you, you beat me. We promised each other we would acknowledge each other. So, Chris,
for sure.
I acknowledge you for beating me.
But I will say this. All right. Let's be real here. They don't know this because the listeners are not there. But let's be real. I'm the true underdog here.
Oh, for sure.
I have been so close to winning this title almost every single motherfucking PLE except for the last one.
So what is he? He's what? He's LA Knight, right?
Yeah, LA Knight. You're Sami Zayn. I'm Roman Reigns.
But see, I don't even put me as LA Knight because, legit, we either tie or I'm 1 point behind you.
LA Knight.
LA Knight.
I guess you can say that, but I don't know.
He's the ultimate babyface that can't get pulled over.
Every time he looks like he's about to get a big push, something fucks up.
Yeah.
I had your ass at WrestleMania too. Let's not forget. Remember the pictures on our Instagram, but that man was locked in, scared as fuck because he knows about to take that shit.
I will say, even though I lost, I'm glad it was by points and it wasn't by a tie.
Yeah.
Those ties suck. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. There's been, because I think we went over this, since I officially lost the title back in September, I think we did the math. It was like 7 out of the last 9 months have all been in ties.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
So
fun.
I'm glad I lost by points and not by a tie.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have lost by a tie
Well,
due to you being a champ.
But I'm still glad it was by points and nobody won by a tie. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like it was a clean point win, not a.
Someone forgot to mute they got it. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, remember it's also connected to the Bluetooth right now.
Yeah, that's true.
For the end of it. So.
But speaking of that, though, I mean, yeah, you won't necessarily be there for every PLE, but there will be some. Like for SummerSlam and Mania, you got to come down and watch it with us.
I'm probably still going to be here for SummerSlam though.
Well, I'm saying
possibly
in the future. You know, like we could still do it for the big ones.
Yeah. But also remember, we're going to continue doing it. We're just going to do it virtually.
Yeah.
I'm going to have my title. If I win, obviously I'm going to wear it. And whoever
can't. This man gonna rage quit over FaceTime.
You know what?
You
know what? Don't tempt me, motherfucker.
You will.
Don't tempt me. I about rage quit because
yeah, we get it. We get dirty with this shit, man. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Do it for a valid reason.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna miss the competitiveness for everybody here and the tacos.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Taco night.
Dude, we've honestly been doing tacos almost every PLE, and it's kind of lit. Because, bro, we've been cooking lately.
Backlash, I think we did, Domahos?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I know with me and Grayson kind of getting a new apartment, I feel bad for that kitchen.
Because we finna fuck shit up.
We finna fuck shit up, brother.
You talking about your new place?
Dude, the kitchen, you haven't seen it yet. The kitchen is literally, we have an island.
Well, like I said, before I leave, y'all have to at least take me over there so I can at least see the community.
Yeah, if we can get in there, yes. Obviously, we might not be able to get in until the move-in day. But
well, I'm talking about just, even just going to see where it's at.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like driving through the community so I can actually see.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll see pictures too. Like, but we have this island, right? Bro, we can make tacos on the island. But yeah, those tacos, man, they be hitting different, bro.
Oh, they gonna bust, especially on the new island.
Yeah, that new island is so beautiful, dude. It's literally got like I said, we can literally cook on the island with the skillets, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of things. We gotta cook some new stuff too. With a bigger kitchen like that, man, we could whip up some stuff for real.
I'm about to bring out my heritage, put some Italian dishes on the
Yeah, we definitely gotta do something like that. But yeah, it's sad that we have to end the pod. You know what I mean? I've really enjoyed this. Like we were talking about earlier, all the memories. There's a lot of cool things that we talked about here. We've talked about fucking literally everything.
And sports.
Oh yeah, and a lot of sports.
And sports.
He always says that we talk about sports too much. I mean, we do talk about a lot, but at the same time, this is a podcast to literally talk about our interests, right? So that's Dylan's interest, that's my interest. Unfortunately, it's not Chris's, but that's why the dynamic fits.
If he's referring to the last episode, it's because he was gone for damn near the whole episode.
You got to be honest.
No, it wasn't about that episode.
I was about to say.
We do talk about sports a lot, but honestly, man, sports right now is thriving, and we do need to talk about this just for a second. Just because this is the only spot we can talk about this. Both of our teams are playing in the Stanley Cup Finals, and the next game is tonight. Actually, it's probably coming on 30 minutes?
About an hour. It would be 8:15, 8:20ish.
The Knights are coming for that ass, Dylan.
Now, just to be clear, it's not my first team that's in the Stanley Cup. It's my second team.
It's still your team, bro.
It is the Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah.
They went to the Lightning.
They're out of the playoffs. They got out first round. That's one of the good things about having two teams is when one team is out, you still have the other one that's still in. And
this motherfucker is switcher.
No,
because I have two teams. Not in hockey, but in some sports. Like I have two teams. It actually makes it fun. No.
Now whose phone went off?
No, you can have two teams because you have your one team that's your main team you vote for 24/7. But if your team's out, you can root for another team. It's not like I'm gonna go around wearing a Vegas and a Carolina jersey at the same time. I'm just voting for another team as well. I see his point. I do the same thing. It's frowned upon to vote for a rival of your main team. That's where it's from.
Now let's just say because Tampa Bay Lightning is my home team. Let's just say if I was going to root for Montreal, who's their rivals, that's not the right thing to do.
That's frowned upon, yes.
because you can't be rooting for your rival.
Yeah, we don't want to go too far on a tangent about sports, but at the same time, it is really cool before Dylan leaves for me and him to have like one last little sports rivalry because we've been having those all year long with just random shit. So it'll be fun to watch the series and see who wins. Go Knights, baby.
Yep, Game 2 is tonight. Game 3 is Saturday, which, by the way, please don't bother me.
Trust me, bro. I'll be fucking off the whole entire day. That's my day to fucking decompress.
Well, if you want to, you could watch Game 3 because it's in
I'm
Vegas.
gonna watch some of it, but I'm hanging out with my girl, doing my thing. You know what I mean?
Doing his thing. Oh, trust me. We know you're gonna be doing your thing.
Hey, now.
Hey, man.
I don't hear shit.
Those walls are thick. At least from
Bro.
Dylan's room to your room.
Bro.
I feel bad for
I hear
Dylan
things.
more than anybody.
I hear things.
All he hears, we're not going to say nothing else. We're going to change the topic, all right? Right after I do this, we're changing the topic. All he hears is, all right, move forward.
As we sit here on one last final goodbye, us three in one room, we remember the good memories, the bad memories. Some of us may be happy, some of us may be sad. But what matters most is the experience and the bond we've created in this room. Dylan moves on in life, fantasizing about what he could have done. Grayson moves on in life, fantasizing about making love to music. Oh, yeah. The way he makes love to him every night. Chris moves on in life, wishing he kissed that tree that night. But instead, he's got to live here and deal with these two dumbasses for the rest of his life.
Dude.
We had a very good run. It was very enjoyable. And the memories that we built together will survive a lifetime. We will never forget the memories we shared in this room. The words we spoke into this mic. All the good memories and the bad memories will cease to exist once we leave this podcast. As once stated, keep your head up. Don't let your crown fall.
What a beautiful way to send it off.
Right.
All I got to say is, boys, thank y'all for this great opportunity to do this together, and I will see y'all again.
And just remember, we will be back.
For sure.
This is just...
Of course that had to happen.
Really, Chris?
That's on brand, right?
It definitely is.
All right, guys, we will see y'all soon on the Cdg rebranded.
And remember, it's not goodbye. It's see you again.
Goodbye.
I don't have friends. I got family. No matter where you are, whether it's a quarter mile away or halfway across the world, you'll always be family.
Will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it